Hello, welcome in this moment. Thanks for joining me here. So, the topic of today is when giving and receiving are equally or both magical. I would like to give myself and inviting you to a moment of silence and just as an opportunity to listen to this question, which is what is it I am willing to give right now? And what is it I would like to receive right now? What is it are you willing to receive right now? And what is it are you willing to give right now? What are we wanting to give? What are we wanting to receive? Hmm. I'm still wanting to give some silence to myself and to you. And I'm still wanting to give an opportunity to explore those two questions. What is it we are wanting to give? What is it we are wanting to receive? Hmm. I am willing to give myself permission to receive what I'm receiving right now. And just listening, I've received such a wave of gratitude and appreciation for this moment. It just felt so delicious. What is it we're wanting to give, and what is it we're wanting to receive right now? I'm wanting to give you a question. Um, in my video in French, I was giving a context of some conference I went to in Totnes in UK in 2013ish, and with Charles Eisenstein, and he was talking about the gift economy. And at the end, he was inviting us to acknowledging that he needed money to live and to pay his bills and travels, and he was coming from the U.S. to England, and etc. Um, and so he was inviting us to imagine we were at a friend's wedding, and to question what would be the highest amount of money that would be willing to give to contribute to those friends of ours. And the idea was that even if this highest number was zero, it was okay. So it felt really like I was given a rich moment of rich conference on topic that I was really passionate about. And I think that something that I got from the conference is how much the giving really supports the connection, the sense of community, the sense of belonging. And so already I have been so enriched by this conference. And the fact that it was inviting us to contribute and that also zero was okay to give, it felt like total freedom. So for me, I received it as a gift, a magical gift. And I chose to explore the question. And I want to ask you the same question a bit later. But so now, telling you this story, I went into the questioning myself, what would be the highest number of money I would have joy giving to Charles? And the money that came, the number that came to my mind was 20, so £20. I went to withdraw a banknote. There was a side of the street, and I came back and I gave my 20 pounds in a bucket, in a basket, and I know that I experienced this moment like the joyous moment of my life giving money. I couldn't remember. It was beyond anything that I ever experienced in terms of giving money. It was like, wow, I am so happy to give that money. It was so joyful. So yeah, it was such a bless, such a blessing, such a, I don't know, I'm looking for a word in French, in English that I'm not sure I can find. It was just an explosion of gratitude and appreciation and joy and freedom and empowerment. You know, it was alive, energy was flowing. I was so happy I could contribute. It was a bit of a stretch getting where I was, but it was a joyous stretch. So yeah, I want to give you not only this story, but this question. You know, like I've been doing those videos every day for in French for 6 months and in English for 93 days, and I'm gonna do it for a year. And I intend to live more on that model of gift economy, and so I'm interested in knowing more clearly what I can give to you that you would love to receive. And so if there's anything you would have joy receiving and letting me know, please do. That would be really a gift, such an inspiration to know what you're willing to receive. So if you want to give that to me, I am willing to receive that. And I also, because I want to live on the gift economy, I also want to experiment really kind of giving more and more and more what I want. I have joy giving and having more and receiving more and more clarity around what people want to receive. And also I'm questioning around, you know, we live in a world where money is very convenient. So I like the idea of receiving also money to be able to continue paying my bills, to continue doing those, you know, paying internet, paying food, electricity, water, gas. And so to support that, I would love to feel joyously free to say what I want to receive and what I'm ready to give. And as I said earlier, I really would like to receive the clarity of what is it you would like to receive. So eventually I could create something that would be matching what you want to receive. So right now I want to give you this question. Like in the story I told earlier about imagining you at a wedding of friends. And so considering all this video, considering maybe the other videos you watch, or maybe considering just this few seconds you watched of that contributes to you connecting to me, to yourself, and me connecting to me and to you. What imagine. So once again, I think I'm avoiding. There is some fear in me to ask this question. Like sometimes we want to give something, right, and we are so scared that it's going to be seen as something rotten that we hesitate to offer it. And so that's interesting as well to see that. And part of the work I love doing is to make space for how we feel, what we think, what we want, and also acknowledge those kind of resistance we may have in ourselves. So anyway, I'm gonna go through this resistance and chill a bit by saying what I would like to invite you, what I want to give you is this question, which is invite you to question what would be the highest number, highest amount of money that you would have joy giving to me. And when you come up with a number, as for now I don't have yet a link where you can just click on it and go and give some money. I invite you to let me know where you are, that you want to contribute, and I can give you my bank details. That would be for now the only thing I can think of doing to allow your giving and my receiving, or the giving and receiving from you and from me, because I know that I'm giving you an opportunity to contribute, and you also would be receiving the opportunity to contribute. So there's a giving and receiving that is going on. But anyway, if that, if you once again you ask yourself what would be the highest number, the amount of money that you would enjoy giving to me, even if it's zero, it's okay, whatever it is. It could be €1, could be zero, could be whatever, highest. And right now, I'd like to slow down a bit and a bit more, and just listen a bit more to what is right now in the space. Like once again, as I started this video with, like, what is it right now that we are wanting to give, and what is it right now that we are wanting to receive? And I want to give us one more opportunity to listen silently to these questions. So I'm going to shut up after repeating this question again. What are we wanting to give, you and I? You, me, us. What are we wanting to give? What are we wanting to receive? I'm wanting to give you the acknowledgement of how much I enjoyed receiving the peace through that silence when I was watching at the lamp that is in the back of my vision field. Just received on an orange color atmosphere of my bedroom. Very sweet. It felt very peaceful. So I'm giving you that acknowledgement. What are we wanting to give? What are we wanting to receive? I'm wanting to give you the acknowledgement that I feel amazed by what I do, what I'm doing, what I've been doing. I'm amazed when I think of this video. What I said, I see so much of what I've been dreaming of. I'm doing it. I realize that I would like to share more largely what I'm doing. Juja once a few times suggested that I do on radio, to broadcast more largely what I'm doing, to let people know my work. And I was impressed that she could see that in me through my work, that potential, that possibility to enrich people's lives more largely. And so I agree, I would love to receive some support to go in that direction more. A friend of mine told me about that this morning again, about going to on radio. And I like the idea. Once again, I hope to chill a bit more, receive money, to be able to make plans more comfortably without worrying about whether I have enough to eat or pay my gas or repair my car, reimburse the debts I have to friends. So yeah, I would like to receive abundantly money. And I think another thing that I want to receive is just the remembering of how beautiful it is when we listen. When I listen, I know that when I listen, I receive every time. And I'm going to give myself this gift again, and I'm going to invite you to give yourself this gift again of listening right now to that question and what comes up in response to that question. What are we willing to give and receive? What are we willing to give? What are we willing to receive? There's two questions. Willing to give you the light that I was seeing earlier that gave me so much peace. Here it is. What are we willing to give? What are we willing to receive? What are you willing to give? What are you willing to receive? What am I willing to give? What am I willing to receive? I think I said it earlier, but I'm willing to receive a balance of clarity around what is it you want to receive and what is it you're wanting to give. I look forward to give more, knowing more clearly what is it the world wants to receive from me, or what the world wants to receive that I can, and I'm feeling joy, imagining giving and giving. What is it we're wanting to give? What is it we're wanting to receive? Just was willing to give me a bit of dance movement. So, once again, I'll give you those questions. What is it you're wanting to give? What is it you're wanting to receive? And I'm giving you space to think about it, time to think about it, and ideas to share those answers that you might receive. In the comments of this video, or in private, if you want, send me a private message. I'm also willing to give the opportunity to take a moment with me to explore those questions. What is it you're wanting to give? What is it you're wanting to receive? And to work around supporting what helps you be in the space of allowing, giving and receiving that you want to see working in your life. And if that interests you, you can take the opportunity to book a time with me. I let in the comment a link to access to my availabilities in the next few days. And you're welcome to do that. And there's an amount of money that I would like to receive, but the money you're gonna give will depend on what you have joy to give. I don't want to receive money that you don't have joy giving. So I'm gonna challenge you to explore again and again this question. What is the highest amount of money you would like to give me? On that note, thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.